Look at me. This is a man who cannot be broken by shitty Bruce Willis movies. Yep, this is shitty Bruce Willis movie number 19. It's the newest one, and oh my god, Out of Death. It's pretty new. Directed by Mike Burns, written by Bill Lawrence, starring, well, kind of, Bruce Willis, starring mostly Jamie King and a whole lot of B grade people. Oh my god. Alright, let's just get this one thing out of the way. Bruce Willis, in most of these movies, either has a wife that dies during the course of the movie or a wife that has died before the movie starts. This one's the latter. So, okay. He's also some kind of cop again. So he's either evil tech billionaire, evil corporate dude, or cop. That's it. Oh, and his wife's probably dead or going to die. Oh man, and this movie also does one of the other things all these shitty Bruce Willis movies do. Something I can't stand. There's a bit of a, well, that wardrobe's getting fired. It does this thing where there's a montage of stuff that's going to happen later on in the movie. Then it goes to earlier that day. It completely breaks the tension. Now I'm expecting stuff. You've just spoiled your own bloody movie. And this movie is bad in almost every way, except I'm going to have to give it some props. The location filming is pretty decent for 9 days worth of stuff. Music's not that bad either. And this movie was made in 9 days. It was supposed to be made early 2020. COVID fucked that up. So they made it November 2020 in 9 days under restrictions and all this kind of stuff. So the fact that I was able to make your bog standard shitty Bruce Willis movie in 9 days is amazing. And it's going to get a score comparable to a lot of those shitty Bruce Willis movies, but I'm going to give it props. It doesn't look any bad or any better than the usual shitty Bruce Willis movies. It looks about the same. So I know some of those took more than 9 days to make too, even if Bruce Willis still only did one day's work. And he's bad in this, man. I don't think he wanted to make this early in 2020, and he probably doesn't care about making it later in 2020 either. But let's talk about the gist. Jamie King is this photojournalist with a shitty dad who died, and she's going to spread his ashes across a mountain that he taunted her for years that she couldn't hike. Would have just flushed those ashes down the toilet and said, fuck you. But over the course of her hiking, she witnesses an inept cop shooting a stupid ass drug dealer. She's a corrupt cop and all that. And he was trying to record her. And now she is on the run from this stupid cop. This stupid cop calls. There's going to be spoilers. Do you care that there's spoilers? This stupid cop calls Stupid Cop Central and was like, hey, I fucked up. This is what's happened. Oh, I'll send another cop out to help you. Okay, cool. One cop. And then that means there's two cops. Two dumb cops. And this dumb sheriff was like, right, there's 3 exits out of this park, main exits. You cover a different one, and then, you both of them go get her. And I'm like, why don't you send 3 cops? Like, cover all the things. Actually more, so you can cover... He goes to the first exit anyway, instead of blocking off a different exit, and they start trying to chase this photographer lady from there. And there's a stretch of road that goes through this park. You could come out anywhere and flag down anything and get the hell out of here. No. It's not what happens. And they catch her eventually, and Bruce Willis saves her, and then there's like a cat and mouse game between these dumb cops and Bruce Willis and Jamie King. The movie dwells on these cops for too long. It's like they couldn't get Jamie King for many days shooting, and they couldn't get Bruce Willis for that many days shooting. So for some reason, they could get these two B-grade actors to do a whole lot more, so they just beefed up these dumb cop roles. That's how it feels to me. This movie sucks. Oh my god, I know these two dumb cops' whole life stories. I paused this, thinking, oh man, I gotta go to the toilet. I should be nearly finished this by now. I was halfway. For some reason, this movie's told in chapters, like it's a Tarantino movie or something. There's no need for that. I feel like there's like a 40-minute TV episode in this plot. It sucks. It's boring. It's predictable. And it's a 2 out of 10. The most budget I would say they put in these movies is the poster. Makes it look like a friggin' good Bruce Willis movie. You know? Out of Death is, oh, what's this about? Oh, cool. Mind you, Out of Death's one of the dumbest names for a movie I've ever heard. Producers of The Irishman. Oh, people care about that. Oh, don't be fooled by any of these. Oh, they suck. I just review them for fun, really. And it looks like I had fun too, doesn't it? Give me a like, dislike, share, and subscribe.